This could be a big mistake.
Mistake?
If they could do that to a wall, imagine what they could do to our heads.
For sure. And our heads are nowhere near that thick.
Speak for yourself.
Turtles. Yeah, and we didn't make that hole, you wacko.
Oh no.
Welcome everybody, shellheads alike, to another fantastic episode of Turtle Talk. Unfortunately tonight, Dan is off counting that 1, 2, 3, I believe up in Wisconsin, in the squared circle, but that's okay, because I'm not by myself tonight. I am joined by a very old friend. That sounds kind of mean, because I'm not saying that he's a senior citizen.
No, we're ancient. We're ancient.
I am joined by my very good friend, Nick, the GameApologist. What's up, Nick?
Hey, man. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, man. It's been a while.
It has been a long time, dude. Holy cow.
So Nick and I go back on the con circuit a ways, but Nick is a fantastic, he has an amazing YouTube channel. Go over and check it out. The link is in the video description below. Make sure to go like, follow, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And yeah, oh shit, Otis Small. Hey Nick, it's me, your boy.
Hey Otis.
What a Mr. All Mine, Mike, Lucky Butter, Mixie, Mitch, Treason. Psh. What is going on, everybody? What up, comics? What up, Mr. Ryan Clark? Oh, there we go. Give Dan some love.
Oh, wow.
Hey. Dan not here, man. Yes, welcome aboard, Nick. Welcome to Turtle Talk. In case you haven't figured it out, we're going to talk about all things that is good, which is turtles.
Yeah, dude, I've been I try to catch your show whenever I can, and I've been desperate to talk with you and just talking about turtles in general. On my channel, I'm much more known for Sonic the Hedgehog content. That's what's brought in most of my audience. Love Sonic, will always love Sonic, but like if there's any corporate franchise that has taken my heart, like, it's the Turtles. The Turtles have been the most. Yeah, I'm the. I was about to say the biggest Ninja Turtle fan, but that's not true. I'm looking at you.
You are a fantastic Turtle fan. Also, Shaggy, this is not my childhood sheets. This was a shirt from none other than the Beard, aka my brother. It makes me look like I got fucking giant arms. It's fantastic.
Yeah, dude. I saw that on, I think it was like a Facebook ad, but yeah, I went and bought that shirt specifically. I've seen a few of the Hawaiian styles, but like, yeah, then that ugly like kid bed sheet that we all had, I couldn't pass it up.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Wait, what, Mr. Allman? I do not hate old people. And you know what? Proof's in the pudding. I still have Robo on. Somewhere Robo's like, I'm angry and I don't know why. Missed that Cowabunga Collector's Edition. It was a cow bummer. Don't worry, we're going to talk about that.
Yeah.
So real quick, Nick, you want to do news first? You want to do the questionnaire first?
I say let's do news first, because there's a lot of stuff I want to really get into. So let's do it.
So Nick, chili cheese dogs or pizza?
Pizza.
All right. Oh, Mitch Falcon, this isn't a dig, but Dave, I had a blanket with that same pattern. Hey, no, me too.
We all did, dude. We all did, Mitch.
I actually still have a pillowcase from that original set. And I have another top sheet that I used for a tablecloth at cons for a little bit. And then I was like, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
We're going to get harder on this. Oh, what up, Tom? That's right. It's time for Toidle Talk.
Toidle Talk.
But we will hop to the news. We're going to start off with some toy news coming out. Again, it's been a month. Well, yeah, it's been about a month, 3 weeks, something like that. And we're going to start with this reveal from Super 7, a Super 7 exclusive for the glow-in-the-dark foot soldier, announced, I believe, today. Don't worry, Mr. Online. We'll get to the bean question. A long-standing joke that's not very funny.
I get that. I get it.
But so this is the latest and greatest. It's a redeco of the classic Super 7 Foot Soldier from Series 1.
Mhm.
All the great accessories we know and love. Very excited for this. Nick, I'd love to get your thoughts.
Well, I'm kind of a sucker for all the little exclusive variants. I know they're kind of mindless, but I do love them.
Oh, like Bug Baxter Stockman or
right, exactly.
Man.
Yeah. I still haven't gotten the Mutagen. I've been on the fence about the Mutagen Man specifically. Yeah, I've been waiting to see what they were going to do for this variant, and it's nice to see the Foot Soldier get a little bit of love because they really rarely do. I gotta be showing off. Oh my god, he's beautiful.
Do it.
It was absolutely beautiful. No, but like, dude, like, what a wonderful time it is, because like, I don't think enough people talk about when we like look backwards on Turtle history. People don't really talk about the collector aspect of it, like how big of a deal the action figures were for the success of the franchise.
Oh god, yeah. It was that, I would argue that was by far the catalyst.
I mean, that's what keeps it alive when there's nothing on TV. Yeah.
Yep. Mixie's with me. All right.
Oh, nice. How do you have a favorite between like the NECA figures or the Super 7s going on right now?
So I actually, oh, there we go. Mitch already found the link for the order. Go check it out. I am so tempted by this one just because I love foot soldiers in general, and I'm like,
yeah,
dark one. I cherry pick the lines because the way that I buy them is if I have the connection to the cartoon or if I have the connection to the vintage action figure.
Right. Yeah,
So,
I agree.
For me, Mutagen Man was always one of those. I wanted this figure, well, not this glow in the dark one, but I wanted the vintage one of these so bad as a kid. Never had it. Always coveted my friends' ones. And like I now have a vintage one in my collection, and I have the normal Super 7 Mutagen Man as well, and then I was a sucker and got the variant just because
it's such a unique figure, dude. Like the way I collect, because yeah, you do have to cherry pick, otherwise you're going to be broke completely. My simple little brain was, and I've even asked my parents this, they don't know what came first, but like turtles, I just love the species in general.
Yeah.
So then I found out that they are now superheroes. So I was like, yes, I'm all in on that. So my parents don't know if like I love turtles because of Ninja Turtles or I love Ninja Turtles because of turtles. But the point is, like, I will get anything that has a shell in it. So the brothers, and then Metalhead, Slash, and Toka are going to be the primaries.
Lila from Column B.
Right. The secondary characters I usually don't mess with a great deal unless they do, like you said, have some sort of special connection. Mutagen Man, it's just such a wild figure that it's hard for me to resist that. I am thankfully able to resist the likes of Bebop and Rocksteady, but
you're stronger than me.
But I gotta admit, dude, like Super 7 specifically, NECA is great. Like those movie figures alone are insane.
Dude, they're killing me right now because
Yeah.
I like the Secret of the Ooze. I'm like, well, yep, got
Yeah, no,
I'm like, and
I could probably skip Turtles 3 stuff.
Dude, I've been calling it since day one. I'm like, if they don't go out and make the VHS tapes, the 3 VHS tape packs of the 4 brothers, they're missing out on one of the coolest collection displays ever.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, by and far.
100%.
Is this only at Super 7? Right now, Lucky Butter, it is a Super 7 exclusive. However, I have a sneaking suspicion that we'll see it up on other avenues within a week or two.
Big Bad Toy Store likes to get other people's exclusives and mark it up for a good value. So.
Yeah. World's Worst Artist. I doubt that you're that. But I too wish Revoltech would do more figures.
Their 2012 line was insane.
Dude, and that's like, as much as I love the vintage line, I started collecting the 2012 line with my son because we watched the whole series over the course of a summer. Like, he was super into it. I already had a bunch of the figures, and now it's like it means so much to me. I also love the show because it's such an amalgamation of so much. But those 2012 Revoltech ones, I'm like, if we got a couple more of the characters, I want a Splinter, a Revoltech Splinter. would blow my mind.
That'd be really cool. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. That art style really did well with Revoltech's style of figures.
Oh, for sure.
So yeah, they look absolutely beautiful. I wouldn't mind seeing how they would handle the 2003 or the 87 show, or maybe even the original comic line.
I would love to. The funny thing is, I think for the like vintage, like carrying it over that style, I think that's basically what we got in SH Figure Arts.
Yeah,
I think that's about what we would have gotten. But the joints are better hidden.
That's true. Actually, Rise would be good with Revoltech.
Rise would be very good with Revoltech. And the funny thing is, you know, Rise wasn't my cup of tea as far as story goes. It was a beautiful show. My kid loved it. And you know what? That's why I like that show, is because he got such a kick out of it and he was so into it that it was just like, all right, cool. Like this is what I was experiencing with the Fred Wolf cartoon, you know? And it's like, all right, cool, new generation. Also, bitchin' new collector packaging. I'm guessing like the Bug Zapper Baxter, we're gonna get a little glow in the dark spray on there. But can't go wrong with Terflytle, baby.
I've always wondered, like, if the Super 7, because I do like the packaging that they come with, but they go so hard with the vintage line. I wonder if it's like a Playmates licensing thing, like they can't make it look too much like the packaging of the original figures.
I'm wondering if it's a combination of that, or they're trying to separate so that Playmates branding is separate from everything else.
Yeah, I mean that's also a possibility. I've been impressed with what they've managed to do, because some of their figures look like exact molds of those old Playmate figures.
Oh, definitely.
So I don't know, dude.
Whoa.
I guess we're gonna be talking about her next.
Sorry. I forget that the mouse wheel, like, sometimes will flick through these if it's on full screen, so it's like, but I would love to see NECA and Super 7 do 2003 and 2012. I agree.
I think that nostalgia is coming up for 2003. I think that's pushing up real hard.
It definitely is. And Nick, come the marathon stream, I don't know if you know what that is, but I participate in extra-life.org's charity run, where we raise money for children's cancer research and treatment. Last year, I successfully streamed for 24 hours straight. Had almost 30 people on, but my good buddy Emilio actually worked on the 2003 cartoon, so we had a very long stint of turtle talk and comic creation talk. So
interesting.
I'll have to get you on for that. We'll talk about that off stream.
For sure, dude, for sure.
But all right,
awesome.
Moving on, as you might have seen when I blundered my way through Kicking the Arrow, we're moving on to the Judith Hoag Bride of Frankenstein. Again, there's 2 versions available up for pre-order right now on the NECA store. You can get the signature edition and you can get the standard. Signature edition comes with a signed, beautiful painted portrait. The funny thing is, I look at this and I'm like, I want the head sculpt to look like that. I want the, like, more sunken in makeup. Absolutely love that. Oh, what up, Panther? How's it going? Shaggy, how many zingers? Too many zingers. Are you collecting this line, Nick?
I just ordered a few of them. I'm a little frustrated that, and I know it's just me being old man brain with it. The only frustrations I have with the line is that they're mixing up the monsters with the turtles from the original vintage stuff.
Yep.
But otherwise, it is really nice to see the incredible detail that NECA provides in something that isn't just trying to emulate the cartoon or the movies. Like, they're trying to do something unique with it.
I'm just saying, they didn't switch them all.
That's true. Yeah, good point there. Yeah.
We got April as the bride.
And I love that it is like it's Judith Hoag doing it. It's just wild, man. I don't know if you caught it. I don't know if you caught it. I wasn't here when you guys were looking over the other ones, but like the Michelangelo mummy one, like that has to be a callback to that rotting.
It is. It is. They came out and said that on a couple interviews. They're like, oh yeah, we definitely
so happy, dude. I'm so happy. Yeah.
Dude, I ended up going the extra mile and got the sarcophagus accessory set for the Universal Monsters mummy. So I was like, yeah, this is gonna have a special place. Mikey's always been my boy. So
yeah. I feel it.
And this looks spectacular. I like the look. I wish they had gone a little more monstery on the head, but I understand it's a likeness to an actress, so you really gotta keep that going.
I appreciate her, like just embracing this. It's just really cool. Who was the second April actor from movie 2 and 3? Do you think they're going to be showing her any kind of love?
So there are lots of rumors and innuendo that she's either close to signing or has signed something. There's nothing official on that. I've seen a bunch of posts on some of the message boards and such. I would love to see some love going to Paige Turco because I think she did a great job. I think the fact that they got Judith Hoag and Judith Hoag has been so forthcoming and so connected to the audience. I think that's been something big. Does she have Abby Normal's brain? Maybe. But deep cut. But again, she looks phenomenal. I like all the details. These are kind of a fun callback to several figures with the bugs crawling around. I think it's funny that they ended up giving her like a monster version of her movie costume. Like also this packaging, stunning.
That is a good detail. I didn't notice that. You're right.
And so she comes with her purse. But the neat thing is, no, check this out. She comes with her purse, and she comes with one side to go in it.
Right, yeah.
And also these rats with ears and eyes.
I did see those before. Yeah, those were hilarious. And the little news reporter thing going on. Yeah. There's just so much creativity in this design. Yeah, this is really cool.
It's absolutely awesome. I chose to go with these images as opposed to the ad pictures. But really, really stoked. Oh, Mixie says no Igor/Leo comes with Abby's brain. It's in a jar in the shell. Nice. They were both good Aprils. I fully agree. Plus, the bride isn't as monstery as the rest. I agree, but again, it's just the little things of like just a little more, maybe something to sink her details in a little bit more or something.
Yeah. But it is nice to see them branch out a little bit here because they were going to be running out of movies to mold after a little while here.
Yeah.
Unless they did Next Mutation.
Oh, and oh man, we'll talk about that later.
All right.
Moving on, we go to this beautiful gem.
He's got the dandelion.
Yeah, see? I don't care what anybody says. That's the reason I want this figure. It's that dandelion. It's beautiful. Look at it.
That's so good.
Look at it. And the best part is they didn't shy away from the fact that it looked like a cheap piece of shit prop either.
Yeah, exactly.
It looked like you have a paper covered tube that is holding in his hand.
Oh my god.
And I am over the moon about this release. I know most of it's just a redeco, but
still, man, like you had to do it.
See, okay, I'll say this. I know it's a little it's a little bit of a hot button subject. I love the first Turtles movie, but Secret of the Ooze was the one that hit me at the exact right time as a little kid, where I was like, I will watch this every day.
Yeah, I mean that was the point of it, though, right? It was my favorite growing up. I'm not going to pretend like I was mature enough to get like the darker tones of the first movie. I appreciate it now, older. But that was a fun movie. It had a giant snapping turtle, had another turtle. I was happy.
Right?
Had Super Shredder, babies. It was great.
Yeah,
it was good.
Dude, and that's what you get. Babies Shredder. I'm so excited. First movie was better, but Secret of the Ooze was a better kids movie. It was, Sam. Also, what up, Sam? How's it been? Pop, I got a lot of pictures of this one because I'm like, look at that.
Yeah.
He's beautiful. That cape, the ninja. I love the helmet too.
Yeah.
Packaging's on point. This graphic, I can see that graphic in my sleep from being a little kid. Like, oh my god, kid me equals Secret of the Ooze. First movie, adult me equals I love them both equally for different reasons. You're right, Mr. Ron Clark's there. That helmet,
chef's kiss. I agree. It looks absolutely beautiful.
Again, comes packed with a plethora of accessories we've already seen. But we do get the mini vial that he chugs to become Super Shredder.
I'll put that in front of my actual stereo.
Right? But I love the three the most when I was a dumb kid. Hey, man, there's nothing wrong with that. 3 was a fantastic film.
Love what you love, dude.
Again, we get that beautiful head sculpt underneath that you can remove the mask for. You get the Nagin. It looks spot on.
Yeah.
Very excited. There it is. He's gonna chug a lug. He's gonna feel the Gatorade power of neon vanilla green pudding.
Oh, we need a Vanilla Ice figure. That's what we need.
Oh, baby.
He would sign for it. He would.
Rumor has it maybe he's holding out for more money or something, because someone said that he did not. He was like, oh, I don't want to sign. I'm like, no, yeah, you do.
Shut up, Vanilla Ice.
Just sign your contract, man.
Whatever.
Earn that money. What up, Fernando? Yeah, I mean, again, I love the look at it. Like
here,
like I want to pose this shredder with all kinds of products in his hands.
Oh my god, yeah.
Just like, here's a burger. Here's come get a shred head, a head of lettuce. It'll be great.
I do hope we get like a nice TGRI canister like we did with the first movie one, because I've always just had a fascination with that.
The canister.
The canister itself, and I don't know why. I just like it. I just want it on a shelf.
I think so. I think there will be a re-release of that prop that they did, the 1-to-1. I have it right over on my shelf.
Yeah, I got it sitting on something back there.
It's a beautiful one. That was actually my son's nightlight for about a year.
That's amazing.
I just put a little LED strip underneath it. I know it has an LED in it, but I was like, man,
it just eats batteries so bad, though, man.
Yeah, like I'm not messing with that. TGRI lava lamp, get on it. Yeah,
yeah. I've expressed that even on my show before. Like, why has there never been a ooze canister lava lamp?
I think there actually has been. It was unlicensed though, and the main reason I think that they never have done it is fire hazards.
That's fair.
They don't want to do it. Moving on, a little hot button subject as well. The NECA turtle van. So okay, Nick. The viewers know the CO. Okay, so also when I say COJ, the COJ is the consortium of jackasses, the fine folks in the chat, who I love oh so dearly. We named ourselves together. We are the consortium of jackasses. You are the consortium of jackasses. I am the consortium of jackasses.
Sure.
I gotta stop saying consortium of jackasses. But the COJ knows my point of view on this. I want to know your feelings on this one.
Yeah. Just how I feel about that in general.
Yeah. What are your thoughts?
I appreciate what they're doing. I think they went a little bit too far on the hump. That said, I pre-ordered both the Super 7 and the NECA.
Oh my god. Damn, dude. I
love that stupid van.
Dude, I ended up passing on this one, and I passed it on the Super 7. I ended up going Underground Arsenal.
Oh, like the unofficial one?
Yeah,
I should have done that. That one looks so nice.
It had better dimensions, and my next Turtle Talk, it'll be here. So it is on its way.
I wonder if I could order one. I wonder if they're sold out. I need to stop. I need to stop buying these things. I should have just gone with that. Like, it's cheaper than both of them, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you got on it like right away, it was way cheaper. It was like I don't want to say half of this one, but it was like maybe 2/3 of this one. Plus shipping. Hell yeah, jackassery and buffoonery.
Yeah, you want the smarter route. Like, they got me so well trained. I was like, well, I want the official one, but no, I really should have gotten
And like I saw this one, I'm like, that's cool. What happened? Like, is it having indigestion? What's with the hump? Like,
yeah, I mean, I know there were some episodes where it looked that bad, but
this and the neutrino specifically are the two things where I'm like, why'd you go with that look out of all the looks that you had? Which again, I'm not shitting on that. Oh shit, turtles.
Hey Trey, how's it going, buddy?
Chaos.
I've brought some of my people over. I'm sorry, Dan.
Hey, no. Welcome. Everybody's welcome. Like, follow, subscribe. I'm hoping Nick comes on a lot more often because, god damn it, I want to talk turtles with you more.
Dude, I want to talk turtles all the time. I love my Sonic, but your boy needs some turtle love.
I'm just throwing it out there. We do this once a month, and I'm always okay with a third man on the team.
Bring me on, dude. I'm always down.
Right, bro. Again, looks phenomenal. Like, again, I dig what they're doing. It just, this one didn't get me. There's a couple weird things. I don't know. It was a miss for me.
I was taking care of 2Well 1 month on YouTube, and I was like, well, I'll be a smart adult and buy 2 super expensive vans that don't look as good as I want them to.
And that was the thing. Like, I've been trying to be so picky with this stuff, and it's like,
smart, dude.
That Super 7 one came out, and I was like, you remember the sad noise from Price is Right? The bwah, bwah, bwah. I was like, it's amazing looking, don't get me wrong, but like my brain was so ingrained in the Super 7 is doing modern versions of that style, and it was like, whoa, what, like they did their own version, which is cool and a cool homage, but is like so far off from what they were doing that it was
like you really want like a high quality version of the. I mean,
very true, chaos.
It's weirdly enough though, like the hardest one to find was that Walmart re-release. Like it took me forever to track that thing down.
Right.
I guess that means like the blimps are probably next, then, right? Like they're probably going to mess with the blimps.
Yeah, I don't know if they'll touch the blimps, but I'm okay. My weird soft spot for vehicles and such, tubes.
The tubes?
Sewer army tubes. Okay, my buddy Scott Lamont, and I know you're watching, Scott. He said, "Hey man, I got a tube for you and a sewer server Mikey. Like, you know, there's a couple parts and stuff extra. Like, I'll just throw it in a box for you." I'm like, "Okay, cool." So I was thinking like a couple parts. No, it was a box like this. There were like 12 like tubes in there, and like I think I completed 4 or 5 tubes. I'm like, I'm gonna have the most fun in the lake with my son this summer. It's gonna be great. So
good.
Uh-oh.
It would be nice to see some of these other vehicles actually get some love because they went wild. There's a toilet car. There's a bumper car. There's just
dude. There's everything. Also, hold on. Speaking of versions, which Crocker are you going for, Dave? I figured it kind of fits with the theme. Crocker. The third party. Definitely not Leatherhead. I am going with the more traditional looking one, not the money printed vest. Money printed vest is cool looking, but I gotta go classic on that one.
I think I know what. I think I know what you're talking about, but I haven't seen it in a minute. You
look it up?
Yeah,
there it is. It's nice. Oh, Twilord says, "Hey, GameApologist, got a dumb question for you. If you could have one TMNT character Sonic style and one Sonic character TMNT style, which would you want?"
Well, I'm a very one-track mind dude. It was like, well, what turtles can I move over from one thing to the other? I mean, like the honest answer is like I want Turtles to be moved over there. So any of the Ninja Turtles, Sonic style, I would love to see. Just because they don't really do like turtles. I mean, like they'll do like turtle robots or turtle bosses or little turtle buddies that jump out of robots, but they don't have like a Sonic style turtle outside like the Archie comics, which is weird. So I'd like an official in-game. This is what a turtle looks like in Sonic's design. So any of my boys, I'd be super down for.
Is it weird? My brain shot immediately to Ace Duck.
like
I read that and I was like, Ace Duck. I'm like, what? Why? Also, I would like to point out, fun fact: there are only 25 blimps in the world. Good to know. Also, a mutant module. That would be a badass accessory. Also,
is that the
drill cones? Let me know.
Which one was the mutant module? Was that the one like you strap it down and pour ooze on them?
No. The mutant module was the giant drill car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting about that. That was so prominent.
I'm more and they never made like a really cartoony looking one, so NECA could kill that. Yeah. I have a vintage one that I've been working on. I can need 8 more drill cones and it'll be complete. I found one at Kane County Toy Show.
Oh, nice, dude.
I was stoked. By the way, Nick. You need to come to Kane County Toy Show. We need to have some fun next year.
Oh, dude, I'm down. Yeah, absolutely. I want to get to more shows and stuff like that. I need to find some. I really want to find some holy grails. I don't have much left, man. Like, I want my Metalhead Mikey. I want that so bad. I'm so excited. Super 7's doing that, man. I know it's a repaint. I'm so excited.
Legitimately, okay. So on this very stream, 2 months ago, I said, I've always wanted to see this in person because I've always wanted one, and I've never even seen it in person. The next day I went to a swap and it was there. One of my buddies had it. And I was like, oh my God, that's cool. Holy crap, that's pricey. Then the next day, Super 7 announced theirs. And I was like,
dude,
this is just the domino effect. Mitch Falcon, hey Nick, who's the best Sonic character and why is it Big the Cat?
Oh, for God's sakes.
Also, Shaggy throwing that love towards Kane County. I'm still working on that vlog, so it's coming. I've been busy with shows. But all right, I think the next one moves on. And here we are, my friend.
Beautiful.
Shredder's Revenge. Again, you are the GameApologist, so I figured we had to get into this.
Sure. Yeah.
So, what are your thoughts?
I am incredibly excited by this. I do think that overall, if you look at the history of Ninja Turtle video games, I think they've went back to the brawler style a bit too frequently, like trying to recapture the magic of Turtles in Time, and they've never really truly done that. But I think this one's gonna do it, man. Like everyone behind this thing, like I did a video a while ago about the GBA version of the TMNT movie game, which was really good, like for much better than any of the console versions. A lot of the people behind that game moved on to the Scott Pilgrim brawler, are working on this, and the dude who did the soundtrack for Sonic Mania, which was incredible, is also working on this. And my buddy Gilly the Kid was at PAX last weekend, played this, and he's like, dude,
what up, Patrick?
Dude, like this is really good.
Nightmare Shredder's Revenge, I believe, will also have physical copies. They made mention of that several times, but I think at launch it's going to be digital only.
They've teased it, and I don't think we have an official word on it yet. I'm worried we're going to get like a limited run kind of a deal. But if you look at Cowabunga Collection,
but we'll get there. That's next. But the biggest news that really hyped me over this, because it is a absolutely beautiful looking game.
I know what you're talking about.
Is we got the core 4 back. We got Cam Clark, Barry Gordon, Rob Paulson, and Townsend Coleman returning as the brothers.
I'm so excited, dude.
I am so unbelievably stoked. This looks absolutely stunning. We're going back to the sewer in the best way possible.
Dude.
Mr. Ryan Clark, the Cowabunga Collection right now has that tentative floating date of December. Whether or not that's the real release, it will find out. It's one of those things of it. It's. I think right now it's a placeholder date. My guess is maybe we'll get it more towards November, or maybe it'll even be a Black Friday thing.
It's been very weird how cagey they've been on the release dates, not only for this, but for Cowabunga Collection. Cowabunga Collection is a collection of ROMs. It really shouldn't take that much time.
Say Cowabunga Collection one more time.
Cowabunga Collection?
You're goddamn right. Here we are, kids. All right. So, of course, this is the big banana, Cowabunga Ultimate Edition thing that was up on Target and I think Best Buy.
It was on everything for a little while, yeah.
And I'm a sucker. I went in on it.
I did too.
For this, the art book alone. I mean, Nick, you know me in art books. I know you in art books. I know you in video games.
Yep.
I just this looks awesome. The cool thing is, if you're not into all this, you can just get the game, and you don't need all the extras.
Right.
Like this was insanely pricey. I think it was like $160.
That was I was gonna touch on that. As far as collector editions go, this was ridiculously priced. Yeah.
The sad part is I think it's because of the Kevin Eastman poster and packaging. But,
I suppose. Yeah.
But the funny thing is I found a couple buddies who wanted certain elements, and so I'm like, all right, just chip in. So it's like, all right, I get the art book, I get the weird acrylic statue thing that I'm going to put an LED in for Ollie's room. And
that's a good idea.
I've been needing to play Turtles in Time so badly. Oh my god, I busted out my original Super Nintendo cart the other day and played through a good couple levels.
It's a good game, dude.
There's the packaging. You cannot go wrong. The insanity of this having the arcade, Turtles in Time, the Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega, Game Boy, and Super Nintendo games.
Yeah, I mean,
because we're getting tournament fighters, man.
Every tournament fighters.
Yeah, and I'm throwing it out there. You come up to Minnesota, we'll fight.
And I'm sure you're gonna beat me because I did a review on that, and I hate every single version of that game.
I love it so much that it's one of those games where like you play it and you get angry, but at the same time you're like, it's Ninja Turtle Street Fighter.
I mean, that's the thing about a lot of these games, and I think some people who have not touched games in a long time are probably gonna have a rude awakening about, like, they're not bad games. None of these are bad games, but some of them are mean. Like, they're real mean. Dude, NES TMNT?
I have only ever beaten that original Nintendo game once. And I beat it once and I went, I'm going to try, like, I was like, I'm going to make this an annual thing. The next year I tried it and quit at the third world.
Dude, I'm putting together a script for that's my next video. It's gonna be covering the TMNT NES game, and man, like, I thought that was gonna be like a quick. It's an old NES game. I'll do a couple playthroughs, give my thoughts, make a 10-minute video. It's been a month. Yeah. It's like I'm trying to do it like on the original idea of like, all right, you have your 4 turtles, you have 2 continues, play through the game. Well, if you are not ready for it,
you're dead.
No, it is a mean game, man.
This is the era when games were hard and showed no mercy. You're damn right.
Yeah.
That the cool thing is, like, I saw a couple people going, oh, they're just gonna do a full screen, thing for the ROMs. It's gonna look super bad, and I'm like, I kind of like this. It looks like an arcade. They're gonna have it. It's aspect ratio down. They're gonna have the box art behind it. This. If you're not terrified of that version,
I remember seeing that art for the first time as a kid.
God. Look at how many teeth!
It's so horrible.
Why are all his teeth the same size? That bugged the crap out of me. Like, Mike, why is Mikey terrifying looking? That original TMT sucked. I ran out of air on the seaweed, killed me thousands.
Dude, that was separated the boys from the men. The game gets harder after that. I never beat that as a kid. I never got past the seaweed as a kid. I did not beat that game until I was an adult man.
Oh, I was 19 or 20. I think when I beat it, I was so stoked. Any love for Fall of the Foot Clan? Hell yeah, Jamie Lynn.
Absolutely. That was what got me excited the most, is like just how comprehensive this collection is. It's more for the sake of preservation more than anything else. I thought the licensing alone.
I love that.
Yeah.
My NES always froze when I got the Turtle Van, probably from playing it for like 5 hours straight. Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah.
Oh damn, Lucky Butter. Well, the Doom Eternal Classic was $140 for the helmet, print, poster, and pin. So maybe $160 with all that. Might not be bad. Maybe I'm wrong. It's not terrible when you look at the stuff and what the stuff is specifically, but they could have just as easily been like, here's an art book. It's $70.
Yeah, dude. Like, there's no helmet in this. Like, if it came with the NECA party wagon, then maybe. Yeah. But like no, man.
I always feel like a dick because people crap on me for saying this. I'm not the biggest fan of Kevin Eastman's art. Like, I blame you. It's like I love it in the original comic because that's where it all started. But like when it comes back to this, I'm like,
it's still poor man's Frank Miller, man.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean,
somewhere Frank Miller's like, someone owes me money.
Probably is anyway for something.
You never know. You never know. It's one of those things where you're like, oh, damn it. But yeah, man, no. Oh, still never beat that damn seaweed level, and I'm 37.
I get you, dude. God, that game.
It's murder. It's straight up murder. If you're not nothing wrong with not liking someone's style. Yeah, no, and it's just not my cup of tea. I'm not shitting on it for anybody else.
It's iconic, but it's not my favorite art style.
And that's just the thing. What did y'all think of Last Ronin 5? Did you read Last Ronin, Nick?
I'm only 2 issues in. I got to finish it up. I'm probably going to be covering on the channel at some point, but I've been waiting for it to come out. And now that's out, I'm going to kind of read it all in its glory.
It's okay. I won't say anything then.
You like it?
Also, I did. Also, listen to this noise. This is the sound of a solid figure.
What is that? Oh, I got him at a flea market a few months ago.
Nice.
Oh,
yeah, I have all my monster turtles stood up right here next to me because they are some of my favorites. So they live there. Also, yes, Mitch. Actually, I was going to give a shout out to that. Unfortunately, the world lost one of the nicest comic creators and most legendary comic creators this week in George Perez.
Yeah.
He went out exactly the way he wanted to. His legacy is unmatched.
Unrivaled, yeah. Absolutely.
So,
but a massive loss of a Titan here.
Thank you, Mr. Perez. I was lucky enough to be alongside him at some Hero Initiative stuff, and just a sweetheart of a man. He had the TMNT game for Sega Genesis. We always died in the warehouse. Then like 500-foot soldiers would bum rush you.
Oh, Hyperstone Heist, yeah.
Hyperstone Heist was rough.
Yeah.
But we made it through the news.
Mm-hmm.
That's just a portion of this show.
Sure.
Now we move on to what's near and dear to all our hearts. What got us into being shellheads? What got us into loving those Tortuga brothers? Like, so don't forget. Yep.
Oh yeah. Oh God. Yeah.
Yep. And the funny thing is unfortunately I had a very opposite interaction with Mr. Adams.
I am not surprised to hear that.
Yeah. I will say again, another undoubted, like unchallenged legacy in comics. Dude was an amazing artist. Didn't know Mr. Perez died, knew it was coming. Neil Adams and now George Perez. Yep, legends in the business for sure. But yeah, so Nick, the COJ knows what makes my little turtle noggin click. But
Sure.
what got you into turtles? What is your first turtle memory?
See, that is a challenge for me because, like I was telling you guys earlier, I actually asked my parents what came first, my obsession over the actual animal turtle or the Ninja Turtles, and it was so long ago that they don't remember. But my earliest memories that I can come off the top of my head would be
Hey, Tex-X.
just rewatching the first VHS that ever came out over and over again, those Japanese animated ones, which was insanely beautiful. And I think Leo ended up being my favorite turtle, but again, since they're turtles, I loved all of them.
Yeah.
So when I finally could, I got all 4 of those original turtles, and rest is history. Like, I started around the same time probably as a great deal of the rest of us. I either saw it in a supermarket, like a really cool toy, or I saw the cartoon. And then you see that NES cover, and thankfully I have an uncle who's just a few years older than me.
Yeah.
So I could ask him any nerd-related question.
Yeah.
And I was like, why is everybody Raphael?
What up, Pender?
He'd be like,
yeah,
no, dude, that's from a comic.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about? And he's like, bro, let me tell you. And it's like, and then the whole world of just like the violent original Ninja Turtles opened up to me. So I got to learn really early on that this franchise could be so many different things, and I've just loved, for better or worse, every version of the Turtles. And I see that question there, Nick, who is the best turtle and why is it Venus? You've been grabbing so many things off your shelf just right in front of you, and the only turtle I have like in my immediate vicinity
is Venus. Oh, that's awesome.
I'm actually going to be doing a video about Venus fairly soon. So
one quick question: are you reading the current TMNT books?
That is my one weakness so far. I've not been catching up with that. I've gotten through the first few volumes. It's really good, but just everything else in life just kind of caught up to me, and I just fell behind. And I'm desperate to, because I know who's showing up. I got the free comic book today.
Yeah, buddy. Also,
I need to get caught up.
Day, everyone.
Happy free comic book day, everybody.
That's a good story. Yeah. What up, Smitty? How's it going? Also, I'd be lying if I didn't say that I definitely recall those Burger King VHSs.
Yeah.
Because I've actually collected them all now, and they are part of my display. And I am going to eventually do a room tour. I made it about 60% of the way to where I want to go now. But
when I clean up mine, I'm probably going to do mine for my patrons at the very least. But yeah, I need to do some cleaning here.
Oh, comics. Nick, do you actually have any pet turtles?
A lot of them. Yeah, I've got Sulcata, who just hangs out in the yard all day. I've got 3 box turtles, a red ear slider, a painted turtle, and a soft shell turtle.
I like this guy. Oh, world's worst artist, Jenica over Venus. Ooh.
I mean, that's not a hard fight to win, is it?
That's true.
I mean,
thanks, Mitch. I'm glad you didn't kill all the humans too.
Jenica's had the grace of better writers behind her.
True.
So
and better art. All right, so we've gotten what kind of got you into, or vaguely what got you into.
Yeah.
What were your, oh my god, I went a little walk in there. What were your favorite figures growing up? Like, was it just the 4 brothers, or did you have a specific version that you dug on?
There are certain ones that I've yeah, I was like, I completely fixated on for one reason or the other. Like I said, it's usually the original 4 turtles, always important to me, and then you have your other fan favorites like the movie turtles were just like, wow, but since it's made out of rubber, it's high quality. Like it just made you feel like a super premium toy. And then of course you got Slash, you got Toka, you got Metalhead was just really well put together figure.
Robot Turtle, man. Robot Turtle.
I like those pizza slinging ones that kind of have that rat fink kind of design to them.
Yep.
Those things look absolutely insane. And while they're kind of terrible, and you could tell they were running out of ideas, I was also a Power Ranger fan, so those Super Samurai insane turtles, I kind of have a soft spot for that line as well.
So, Davidson Dolliver just put up, I've never really gotten into Ninja Turtles that much, but always admired it as they're a good place to start with. Depends on, do you want to read about them? Do you want to watch them? Do you want to play with them? You know, I mean, you can't go wrong with the classic series, but it definitely is dated. I would recommend the 2012 series, but they just took it down from pretty much every streaming site.
Oh, did they really?
Well, it was up on Hulu for a while, and it sounds like everything's moving over to Paramount Plus.
That makes sense.
So, stay tuned for that. Rewatching Fred Wolf with my kiddo, I never realized that Shredder was such a whiny bitch. Very true.
I have a new appreciation for that dynamic between Krang and Shredder I didn't have as a kid. They're really funny.
Turtle book was hugely popular. I know there's 80s and 90s cartoon and also a comic, I think. Definitely. Actually, Davidson, if you can find the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Adventure comics, they were put out by Archie. IDW actually collected them all, and that is a fantastic series that's not too heavy and fun to read. And they've actually released the entire series. So you can pick it up on Amazon and a couple other venues too, or at your local comic book shop.
Yeah, I mean, if you've never done anything turtle related, if you can start, I'd say the 2012 show is probably the easiest in all of them,
and definitely easy and accessible to find.
Yeah, and it's gonna have something for everything. If there's something you like a little bit more about the series, like you want more comedy, you'll find more comedic takes on Turtle. If you want more serious versions, you'll find more serious takes from there.
Jamal Simmons throwing
for God's sakes, Jamal.
There you go.
Happy B Theory, Nick XLA forever. So yeah, our Sonic related show we have our own set of inside jokes.
Hey, it's all good. I've tried watching and I've tried to understand, but I'm not a huge Sonic dude because I grew up.
Yep.
We had a Super Nintendo, so
I feel you, dude. I feel you. I get that.
There we go. Comics, throwing basically all the options out there. All good. Oh, Twilord. If my friend who rigs my models for isn't busy, which turtle should I build a Shadow the Hedgehog? What 2005 suitable model for?
2005 suitable model for. I guess I'm a little bit confused by the question specifically. Which turtle should I build a Shadow? Like which turtle you should turn into Shadow?
I don't know.
I mean, if that's what you're asking, then I mean Raphael, obviously, right?
It's apparently still on Pluto TV, the 2012 series.
Who watches Pluto TV? Come on now.
Oh, there we go. All right. Oh, and the movies. Yeah, you can't go wrong with the movies. I love those.
Yeah.
What's a Sonic? Since they did a WWE crossover, what AEW wrestlers would be each turtle and or villain?
That's more your alley. I don't know anything about wrestling, man.
That's fair. We'll tackle that on another one. Shaggy, ask me Monday. We'll go deep. We'll do a Let's Talk Toys. Let's talk turtle toys on Monday. How about that?
Perfect.
Maybe I'll do it in front of the turtle wall. Nick, did you get the TMNT Power Rangers toys that Hasbro did recently?
I have. I'm still waiting on the April and Michelangelo set from Big Bad Toy Store. I got everything from Hasbro Pulse when it came up for pre-order. That's the only one that sold out before I got to it. And Big Bad Toy Store, as per usual, is taking their sweet time to get it over to my house. I gotta show you something real quick because I think you'll get a kick out of it. Oh boy.
So I've shown these off on the stream before, but I actually modified them recently because I needed turtles to go with my Power Rangers. Because I was like, man, these are cool. These are such cool heads.
Mm-hmm.
So because your boy's Raph, I got to start with him. But you put the heads on.
My boy's Leo.
Oh, sorry. Well, you were talking about Raph, so
I like them all, man. Yeah.
I know. But
oh wow, dude.
But check this out. No, so Raph's the only one I had to do any skin tone painting, but
That looks really nice, man.
popped him on these were
He
the
kind of
weird
has like a proper he looks like a proper tortoise now with that.
He's
That's
got a
amazing.
little high head.
Yeah.
My favorite, my boy.
That looks really nice, dude.
You gotta go, Mikey. So yeah, I tracked down the repaint bodies with the tinted, or not the tinted, but the painted pads.
Right.
So they look a little bit more Power Ranger-y.
They do, don't they?
They're color coded.
That looks really nice.
So you can find the 2012 stuff for reasonable amounts. So I am very proud of these customs, man. I love them comics. They're some of my favorite figures that are over in the display, and there's a lot of
those are really cool.
Play.
Okay, so he's talking about modding characters into the Shadow video game. Playable turtle who can enjoy 20 beautiful campaigns. Oh my god. I don't know why you would do that. Still Raphael. I'd like to hear Shadow's voice act. Well, I mean, no, because the same voice actor did the 4Kids Turtles Forever classic Leo. So get Mirage Leo in the Shadow game. Asking for the damn 4th Chaos Emerald. There you go. There's your answer.
Boom. All right. So we ran through those, like the favorite figures growing up. What were your favorite vehicles or play sets you had? Or we'll get to the dream ones. But
I mean, I was lucky enough. I never got the blimp as a kid. I got the re-release now, and I'm so mad it's not the proper base.
Dude, it's so weird.
It's so weird, man.
Like, it's so Playmates.
It is, yeah. That's very much Playmates these days. I mean, that would have been the dream toy would be, or the dream vehicles anyway, was the blimps, because I had friends who had them and I didn't. Obviously, like my party wagon. The sewer set I did like as a kid, but obviously like the Technodrome was like the playset, dude. Like that was such a unique playset there. So those are some of the safe answers.
It was wild.
I'm trying to remember some like the more obscure ones. Like, did we really have too much else in the way of play sets outside like the Micro Mutant stuff?
Not really. I mean, the Micro Mutants as far as playsets go, that was definitely it.
Yeah.
I mean, you had like set pieces like the cannons and stuff like that, but mostly it was vehicles and such.
Oh, I knew I was forgetting. I'm looking at it right now. I liked it because it was a giant turtle, but there was when they did the mutations line. They did that for vehicles, and they had one for this weird like carrier tank thing that turned into like a baby turtle Raphael or something. And I love it. I have it sitting right there. Yeah. The only other place that I don't have would be like the school bus that turns into like the.
Yep. I have about a 50% complete one of those that I've been putting together, and which has been really fun. It's one of those that you always find fodder parts. So it's like, oh, cool. Here's the door. Here's one of the gates. Like. Works out. I went through 3 blimps as a kid, kept popping them from playing too hard. My dad finally refused to buy me another one. Damn, comic.
I get that. That's probably why my parents didn't get any of that stuff for me. I've had to replace most of my toys. I did not take care of that stuff when I was a kid.
Dude, I always remember, like, it's one of those weird memories where you look back and it's like, I remember my friend having the blimp and it floating.
Yeah.
And I was like, maybe they filled it with helium and that's how it floated. But I think it would. Dave is slowly turning into Captain Lou a little bit. A cooler Captain Lou though. No, but I found out. I actually talked to my buddy Scotty, and he was like, "Oh, it was a balloon. It was a turtle blimp balloon that was filled with helium." And
I want that.
It had like cutouts on it. I was like, I had no idea. It was.
I mean, you believe it as much merch as they had, but I've never seen that.
I only remember it from that. And again, in my brain, I was like, I don't know. I thought it was the turtle blimp.
Yeah.
Because when you're a little kid, you're just like, blimp, turtles, turtle blimp.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
But I gotta go with my favorite vehicle as a kid. The party wagon was awesome, but my first love was the cheapskate.
That's fair. That's a good call.
It was such a good one. Oh, Mr. Link, I have it. There you go.
Nice.
But yeah, I remember I got the party wagon Christmas of 1991 because there's video evidence, which was few and far between. But yeah, man, I'm with you on all the above. I didn't have any of the play sets or anything, but that party wagon, the cheapskate, and the sewer cycle, actually. I remember the sewer cycle being awesome, outside of course, the tubes.
Yeah, I was more into the turtles themselves than I was for like the actual vehicles, but like,
oh yeah,
there was the exception here and there where it was just like it's so weird and fun enough. I definitely come around to it like as an adult. Like I didn't know there was like a toilet seat thing or anything. I love how wild and creative they got. So now I'm starting to collect that. I was at a across from my comic shop. There was this little vintage like toy and pop culture thing there. And they had a whole bunch of Ninja Turtle stuff that wasn't there before, so I picked up a couple of like I don't know what you call them, like the speedboat kind of things. You remember that white speedboat?
Yep.
There was that.
The Muta Raft.
I think that was the one with the face on it. Is what you're talking about?
Oh no, okay, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah,
so I think of the name of that one.
It wasn't the green one, but it was the repainted red one. So
nice.
There was that white. I think it was Muta Raft. I'll have to look that up.
Dang.
And that one,
TMNT bed frame. I didn't know that was a thing.
Oh man, see, like all this stuff that like we can't justify as adults, and I want it so bad.
Right? Comics, dude. The pizza trucker
thrower, yes.
That was one that like I never had as a kid, but I always wanted.
Mm-hmm.
And like having it now, like having a complete vintage one.
Same
now.
here.
And so I have a weird variant of it as well in box.
They have a variant of it?
It is the Mrs. Tweedy's pie thrower from Chicken Run. It was
amazing,
dude. It's straight up retooled. Like,
oh, that's incredible.
Same thing, and then they just have Mr. Tweedy that comes on and has new stuff.
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
I mean, why not? No, if you're not using it otherwise.
It's amazing. Ah, yes, the Chicken Run version.
Yeah, I'm looking at some of my vehicles now. Like I didn't know there was a jet. I have a jet now.
Yeah.
The monster truck, got the monster truck I'm looking at. Pizza thrower, anytime I see that on secondhand markets, that's not an expensive one to pick up, thankfully.
No, it's a beautiful piece. Like,
yeah,
I got mine up and running, and I don't want to say regrettably, I showed my son and we played with it, and I had to take out the batteries and said it stopped working. he was like, Dad, call Stormy in here. I'm like, I'm not calling Stormy in here so you can shoot with the thing. It says right on the thing, do not shoot at the animals. Although, I will say, in a later date, the boom.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
also,
I've been looking at that.
Base.
Is that wow? I didn't know that. I like that's an actual pizza oven. Yeah, that's incredible.
Isn't that cool? It says hot and fresh.
This is what I was worried about, Dave. I knew I was going to get on here, and I was going to get on eBay right afterwards. And by right afterwards, I mean right now.
We'll talk afterwards, because we'll talk afterwards.
Okay, we'll talk afterwards.
But I'll go that guy. No. All right. So we went through what you had.
Mm-hmm.
What were the top 3 figures that you didn't have but always wanted?
So 2, I can tell you right off the top of my head. The last one, if I was prepared for this question, I might have been able to answer it better for you. But the 2 I can remember, obviously, was Metalhead Mikey, which we were talking about a little bit earlier. And again, I understand it's just a repaint, but it was shiny, it was green, and I wanted it.
Yeah.
Never got it, and now it's insanely expensive.
Oh, yeah.
Number 2 is for another very stupid reason, but this is, again, just being a simple little kid who didn't know any better. I really wanted the Savage Leo, mostly because I wanted that weird Oscar-style trophy that it came with. And I don't know why. I was just like, it's shiny and it's cool, and I wanted it.
Yeah.
There was one more, and this is why I'm trying to find a number 3 now.
That's fair.
And I'm very thankful I did come across this for a fair price. Was the 5th anniversary Leonardo.
Hell yeah, retro.
So I'm very, very thankful I got that one.
Shiny gold Leonardo.
Yeah. If you'll notice a theme here for what I'm missing is like the shiny stuff. If I have to switch it out now, it's gonna be the shiny Toka micro playset. Because they had like
the
metallic variations. It's lazy as hell. They're not anything special. They're nothing unique. Like, it's not Anthrax. It's not that wild snake. It's nothing like super interesting.
Yeah.
But I just wanted the shiny versions of the things.
Oh, good. Oh, top 3 haven't but wanted Splinter, April, and Baxter. Nice.
Yeah, if I had to put like a new one now that I wasn't aware of as a kid, it'd be the Saint Turtle that was released in Japan.
That is
want
that is my Grail turtle right now.
Yeah, dude. I saw that in a in this really rundown, I don't even know if I'd call it a toy shop, but like a shop in Portland. And I was like, oh, I want it so bad. But like you look at the eBay prices, like
what were they having on it?
If I can't remember off the top of my head, it was like a year ago when I saw that, but
yeah, they're nuts on prices. Oh, as a lark, just eBay TMNT 2003. Corey, those prices are insane. Yeah, they are. The one, so the big grab for me was, which was again, this was one that I wanted as a kid, like leading up into it. Again, I was a little older at the time, but I was like, that's really cool. I didn't realize they made a figure until a little later. And I've shown it off on past streams, but from the 2003 television series Next Mutation was Silver. The technically Yeti mob boss, but it was a silverback gorilla as a mob boss.
Oh my god. I did have a figure. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, I know. This was a shit you not. A Grail figure for me. Look at that beautiful bastard.
Of course.
The funny thing is, for some reason he came with 2 of each accessory.
That's
2 guns and 2 canes, and I'm like, why? But
I ain't gonna judge you. Like if I didn't have Venus, she would have been a Grail figure.
Yeah.
I don't know where she was picked up from, because like this was like, God, like 10 years ago. I'm visiting my dad in California, and it's just like this was just like stocked away on a shelf somewhere. So like he was just moving house, and I don't know if somebody got that for me as a gift years ago and it was just never opened or what happened, but Venus was there long after the show had ended.
Yep.
And I was super excited. I know a lot of people hated the character, but like she's the unique part of that show. You know, she is the 5th turtle. So it was really cool to see this all in package and never touched. And I've had it ever since. Also,
Mr. Link, yes, I had a TMNT blow-up punching bag, and I think it was Mikey, actually.
That sounds right.
It's like the transparent one, and he's doing the that pose.
Yeah.
Which I was always like, oh, come on, can't you make him look at least like defensive? Like, just like punch the guy when he's celebrating. Yeah.
Somebody posted some pictures in one of the TMNT collector things. I mean, it's called like a collector group or whatever on Facebook. It is just people trying to sell crap to one another. But they posted a picture of their stuff.
Zach was the 5th turtle.
Oh, for God's
sake. Not wrong.
Oh, God. Yeah, I guess. Who's getting figure now, too.
Yeah.
Which is like they're going like bottom of the barrel for some of those characters.
I'm excited that they're making Zach, though, because I always thought that was cool as a little kid.
Yeah.
I was like, you could be a turtle.
You just have to just wear a mask.
I want to be a turtle.
Was he like wearing like a trash can or something on the back? Like a trash can?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, hold on, I'm trying to pull this. Whoa, wrong button. Oh man. Okay, so that was the dream figures.
Uh-huh.
And we've already kind of covered the Grail. You want that metal Mikey. And like
I mean it's like, I think the only Grails I have off the top of my head right now are going to be like the shiny versions of things. That's about it, yeah.
So okay, with everything announced, everything up for pre-order, everything coming around, what would you say are the three things that you're most excited for that's coming down the pipeline? For instance, if it's a set of 2, that's 1. You know what I mean?
I get you, yeah. Well, most of it's Super 7, just because I get to relive my old toys I never got before. So again, unfortunately, I got to keep a consistent theme here, is Metalhead Mikey.
Yeah.
Which I'm so incredibly happy to see that they're doing that character. Slash as well.
Yeah.
I was really hoping for Slash, and I thought it was going to be a given. Like, if they're going to be doing any classic figures, Slash was going to be a given.
Joe's not wrong. With silver paint, all things can be shiny.
That's true. I would have to say, as weird as it is, like, I'm strangely really excited for that 4-pack of the
Secret of the Ooze?
Yeah, the Secret of the Ooze that NECA announced. Like, and we figured it's going to happen. It's not going to be that different from what we got before. But I mean, like the puppetry, like the differences in those costumes, like it's special to me, and I'm glad that they're taking that much care. I mean, they're taking that much care to take it on my wallet, but it's still like, thanks for taking care of, of this collection in such a meticulous way. And I really hope they have the courage to do like Samurai Turtles down the line.
Oh, dude, I'm hoping, because I figure Secret of the Ooze, they've exhausted a lot of the characters, unless we're getting the Professor and like Tatsu and Vanilla Ice, because it's already been pseudo confirmed that we're getting Kino in at least one format.
You better have some super stretchy cheese pizza with them,
dude. You know what I want? I want the scooter. Give me that scooter. not so that he can make misogynistic remarks when he's leaving the pizza place, or dreaming of something.
And giggle like a creep, yeah.
A little thinner. But just, I think it'd be amazing for him to have the scooter. I think that'd be a fun accessory.
They have teased. Yeah, they've teased Kino. You're right. I completely forgot about that. Surprised we haven't seen anything for that since.
I gotta wonder if that's gonna be after like the May reveal, because all the April ones have been April related. Of course. So it's like, okay, so you get through that. We had the farm 2-pack go up for pre-order. We had the April O'Neil as the Bride of Frankenstein official reveal. Then we had the signature pre-order reveal. We're in May, so it's like Turtle Tuesday this week.
Yeah, maybe.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Are we gonna get slammed with that? I don't know. So I'll be really curious to see where it comes from that. But on that note, all right, that's 3 that we know are coming. Mm-hmm. What three figures are your dream pre-orders to get solicited? What do you want them to make, man?
That is a good question.
This can be any company too. This could be NECA, Super 7, Playmates. Although at this point, Playmates has shot themselves in the foot so many times. I mean,
Playmates is just disappointing the crap out of me, dude. I'd have been so happy if they just kept re-releasing stuff I'd picked up as a kid, you know? Yeah. Like, it wouldn't be that hard to do, and they somehow can't manage to just put the quality into them. I'm looking at them right now, and they're just... they're just embarrassing.
Apparently Vanilla Ice did some cringy music video recently with a Ninja Turtle in there. He knows the only 2 things anyone knows about him is Ice Ice Baby and Turtles 2.
Yeah, dude. I mean, like,
not wrong.
Just live off that legacy if you got it. Who cares?
Toon Shredder, Babe vs. Bebop, and Rocksteady.
I mean, my joke answer would be like, genuinely, I would love to see them do a Vanilla Ice figure. I wouldn't buy it, but I'd love to see it. Unironically, I've been talking about it. I want a proper NECA Venus, like, genuinely. I want to see those ugly costumes done in a NECA. I mean, we got the rock and roll turtles.
I was gonna say they killed it with the Mighty Mutagen tour, aka the coming out of their shells tour figures.
They are so unbelievably creepy.
They're love beautiful.
Them. They're beautiful, dude.
I stand by when they were like, we're gonna announce something and you're never gonna see it coming. And my buddy called me. He's like, so what do you think it's gonna be? I'm like, I don't care, because you know what? They're not gonna do the one thing that I really want, that I think that would be super fun. And I said, it's gotta be the coming out of their shells tour turtles. You know, the rock and roll turtles.
Yeah.
He's like, they'll never do that. But, 3 or 4 hours later, all of a sudden they announced it. Because, like, I would crap my pants if they did that. He calls me up and he goes, you got any wet wipes or anything with you? And I'm like, well, hello to you too. And he goes, it's coming out of their shells tour figures. I'm like, what? And I remember I was in the Goodwill parking lot over in Richfield dropping some stuff off, and I was like, I remember I had to let out the most, like, geeky scream or something, because I probably scared the neighbors. It was wonderful. Ooh, I would like the 03 Dark Turtles as a wish from Super 7. Very cool.
I wouldn't mind to see some from love of the 03 Turtles. I'm gonna be blunt though. Like, I didn't really like the art style that much. I didn't really think, I mean, the flat colors and everything, I just didn't really. It personally just doesn't translate well in terms of collector stuff. I'd still buy it because I'm a tool like that, and I still love the show. And I have everything I'm ever going to want from the 03 series. I got plenty of those figures, but
I love
Yeah, I mean, like, if I'm, hard, if I'm honest with myself, I don't really need any new stuff there for you.
Sorry,
but...
Mitch came through with, I would kill all humans for a new Venus. And my buddy Joe said, no genie for you, Mitch. Touche, Joe, touche.
Oh, Mitch has got it. And I mean, like, Link's talking about it too, and like, genuinely, because they did do this with Last Ronin, and I thought this was like the first thing I've been excited about from Playmates, and I don't know why I've never thought about it before, but like, they're doing like the Last Ronin in like a classic mold style.
Yep.
Which is genius. I would love that for some of these newer characters to get that vintage do-over. That would be amazing.
Yeah. I would love an old Hob in a Playmate style. Like, just
a recolored Scratch?
Yeah, dude. Give me them Mutanimals. Like, the fact that we're the big thing that legit blew me away that I did not think we would get is the Archie.
I was going to mention, yeah, that blew me away. I couldn't believe they got that all sorted out to get some of that stuff done.
That Slash figure, ooh, I'm so stoked. Like, because where a lot of people, so I don't remember. I think we got a year or two between us. I'm not positive. I was born '87.
So yeah, like we're same age range there.
Yeah, okay. We're right around there. But like, my introduction to Turtles, outside of the cartoon and the toys and stuff, was the Archie comics, because they were available at the grocery store and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so those versions of a lot of those characters, like my first issue was with Wingnut, and like that was my first exposure to those characters, and I remember like losing my shit over them. Ooh, I want to see Super 7 vintage ultimate style Cat, April, Venus, and 2003 Shredder. Damn.
I wouldn't mind like a really cool looking 2003 Shredder. But yeah, that's a good you open up another bit of my imagination, dude. Like, I want Black Suit Raphael. Like, I mean, we got to get the wrestling line. Like, if they're going to do the Archie stuff, they have to do the wrestling line. We got to do Cowlick.
Oh, dude, this is my dream San Diego Comic Con exclusive, and I've put this out there. Wrestling Turtles, but the box is Cuddly the Cowlick.
Oh, that's genius. That's good. Easy
peasy. You get the packaging that you can then put up on your wall. You get the wrestling Turtles. Maybe pack in Stump and what is it? It's Stump and I can't remember.
Oh, I can't remember, dude. I can't.
But the two announcers, like, throw them in.
Yeah.
Oh, I would like to see some of my characters from the TMNT RPG from Palladio. Nice, dude. And that's something that I'm surprised we haven't seen some sort of re-release of. Is those vintage. Little.
You're talking. I was like, I'm thinking like video game form. I was like, you talking about the cell phone game? Like, what are you talking about? Like, no. Like the old school like tabletop
RPG tabletop? Yeah. Like there's never really been a re-release of those, and I've seen the minis. There are some hideous ones, but there are some gorgeous ones too. Super 7 styles of Usagi, Scumbug, and Wingnut.
I wonder how much that stuff is now. But like the very first Ninja Turtle merch were like those minis for that. Yeah, Ninja Turtles and Other Strangeness, whatever it was called.
Hell yeah. And I have the books. Nice. I have 2 of the miniatures. My buddy David Tesler, who's been on here multiple times, I got to get him on here with you, and we'll just geek the fuck out. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
NECA versions of the Rise Turtles, I'd be down. Night Watcher and Motorcycle. Dude, TMNT, the 2007 flick, I don't think gets near enough love. I love that movie. Like, it's totally a product of its time. But man alive, I love that movie, and actually it's been really fun because Ollie has fallen in love with that movie. It's got monsters. It's not that long of a movie. It trucks along really easily. You also I
haven't shown it a lot of appreciation, but like as time goes on, like I gotta appreciate like an animated movie that took that franchise seriously. Yeah, like that was a really fun movie.
The Last Ronin lunchbox.
That is I forgot about that. I like the sewer one, and the little thermos looks like a ooze canister. I've been considering picking that up. I have no need for it. I don't need to take a lunchbox anywhere.
Yeah,
but
you could go to the park.
Plug in the ear for Warriors of the Forgotten Sewer. Wow.
Yep.
I would buy it for that stupid little statue. I would do it, dude.
Mr. Geeky's been playing hard with Super 7, and it's been fantastic. If you, I've always linked him over. He's a good brother, a fellow shellhead. But go check out Speaky Geeky on YouTube. I'm sure Mitch will toss up those sweet socials here in a moment. But yeah, man, there's so much out there that's coming out. There's so much out there that's just out there in general. Yeah. You know, and it's a damn fine time to be a Ninja Turtles fan.
Yeah.
Movie Night Watch Raph would be cool.
Yeah, Night Watch Raph that'd be a great figure. That was a good figure to begin with. Night Watch Raph.
I'm throwing it out there. This is a figure, or not a figure. This is a vehicle that I want them to see them re-release because they could redeco it several times over. You could get a lot of damn use out of the foot.
Oh, that is a good call.
Right? You could have this be the Neutrinos car. Also, yes, I know I need to flatten that windshield, but it looks kind of cool like that.
They had some fun with those like 50s retro designs with I guess with Neutrino specifically. But yeah, you could have a lot of fun with that.
Right?
Absolutely.
I mean, there'd be so much. The funny thing is, years ago, I painted so many of these up as Neutrino cars for people, and it's like, man, I wish I would have kept one. Like,
I get you. Did they ever have a proper Neutrino release?
So, I have a feeling that this is like the Berenstein and the Berenstein Bears thing, because I am insistent. I'm insistent that there was a version.
They had to have, right?
But so many of my friends say no, and then I realized what it might have been, and I'm going to pull it up here for reference, because whenever I say it, people are like, huh, what's that? But come on, I just want a good picture of this. And there are no good pictures. That checks.
How it goes.
Oh, here we go. No, that one's not great, but whoop. This was something that I saw someone post, and I'm like, oh, maybe it was that. Bob's car from Reboot.
Holy cow.
Deep cut.
Wow.
It has the fins. It's got the right deco. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean they did use a lot of that retro vintage stylings in that.
You know what I mean? It's like I've seen people repaint the Foot Cruiser. Oh, what up, Bean? How's it been? Also, yeah, apparently a lot of people want that.
Oh man, you just made me realize how frustrated I was with the lack of an ending to that show.
Yeah. Well, you kind of got it later on.
Don't do that to me, Dave. I know what you're talking about. Don't do that to me.
There's even an Evil Dead reference in it. Man,
did they actually do anything with the canon in that live action garbage?
No.
Well, then who cares? Why did they even bring it back?
They brought it back, and I'm almost ashamed to say that I watched it all, because I got done with it and I'm like, I don't get it.
Dave.
What?
Why?
Because I was hopeful. I just wanted Bob to pop up and be like, hey there, Reboot. Like, come on, Glitch. Like, come on, give me something. Now I'm sad Reboot will never be finished. Yeah. Well, rumor has it there's been some people that were remastering it. So,
I mean, I'll take a remaster, but like without Megabyte's voice actor, I mean,
yeah.
What are we doing?
Yeah, I don't know. I love that show though. I
did too, dude.
I have the Reboot family up on my shelf. I got Dot. I have Frisket. I got Bob, Enzo, and I can never remember the waiter from Dot's Diner.
Oh, I couldn't begin to tell you. I haven't watched it in years. I just remember loving the hell out of it.
I still love it. Oh, could it be the Cadillac from Cadillacs and Dinosaurs? That was a smaller scale, I feel like. It was still Playmates though.
Didn't they use a lot of the Dino Riders? Like,
yeah.
Figures?
Oh, you know what? Damn it! I don't want to show this on the stream now.
You want to get it for yourself?
Shh. He's gonna go to eBay and jack up the price of them.
Yeah, just go get your thing. We're adults. We can figure out YouTube.
It ain't bad.
That's adorable.
It's got the vac metal, but these are
also
these are 5-inch figures.
I gotta learn figure terms a little bit better. I keep forgetting vac metal as a term.
Yeah, vac metal was always the like chromed out part,
yeah,
like the more traditionally ones.
So I could just say that about like the things I like instead of it is shiny and I want it. Like, I like the vac metal variation of metalhead.
Anyone else find this podcast / stream a lot more chill than the one they used to see in GameApologist on. Are turtle fans less deviant than more and thrifty fan bases?
Yes. Yes.
I'm just saying. Oh my god. I'm just throwing it out there. This is also a very chill channel. But if you like talking toys and you like being part of the conversation, please like, follow, and subscribe.
Absolutely.
I'm always producing way more content each and every week, Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays every week. And then once a month, we got Turtle Talk. I'm trying to bring Motu Mania back, as well as Articulisted, which will be back at the end of this month.
Oh, those are great names.
Yeah,
well done. I like those.
Comic background going into streaming, always weird. Neutrinos were shorter than the turtle, right? Yes. Us turtle boys are wholesome. Debatable, but
I mean, every fan base gets big enough. It gets ugly occasionally.
It's very
Sonic fan base is notoriously very angry bunch. We like to fight.
Sonic fans scared me.
As we should, Mitch. As
Joe,
we should.
I don't much. I'm practicing for when the second kiddo comes at the end of June.
Practicing sleep.
Yeah. No, I'm practicing not sleeping.
Oh boy. Oh buddy. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm very excited. Are we implying that there is much crossover between Sonic fans and furries? Maybe. What up, Luca? Changing the subject. I
mean, like, I've had that discussion many times on the podcast.
Oh yeah. But real quick, I was thinking using Bratz Rock Angels 20 years special edition cruiser car for the Foot Cruiser. The only thing with that Vindicator
is got the deep cuts with cruiser toys. Wow.
Yeah, it's a large one, if I recall correctly. You're going to be able to fit the larger figures. You're saying I'm not a deviant? Oh, if only any of you knew what I was really up to behind closed doors. Panther, I told you we don't talk about that on the streams.
I mean, your name is Panther.
Hold on, now I gotta look up this Bratz thing. I'm sorry. I like that the restricted sign is in there too.
Yeah.
Angels with a Z. Oh, and years with a Z. Shit's getting extreme. 20 years, extreme, special. Could they put in more adjectives? Cruiser car. Bratz vehicle fits Mezco Vapor. Oh, it's large. Ooh, that Cadillacs and Dinosaurs car might be too rich for my blood. Yeah, Cadillacs and Dinosaurs in general is pricey.
Yeah. Yeah. I've kind of accepted, like, that's something I had to be very cherry picky about too. Is I guess it's more Dino Riders though, right? Because they've reused a lot of those dinosaurs. I got the Deinonychus. I really want to get that T-Rex.
Boom.
That is nice.
That's sharp looking. I mean,
yeah.
I remember the Bratz dolls being bigger. I mean,
and their gargantuan heads don't have to fit in the car specifically.
That would need to be removed.
Yeah.
Do you like Bratz on your Bratz with your Bratz?
What
up, May 1979? Speaking of which, this son of a gun is one of the most talented dio makers I know. Go check out Made 1979 Customs on Instagram and Etsy. Dude produces some of the finest turtle dioramas you're going to see out there.
I'm going to have to check that out.
Yeah, I'll show you one. I got it over.
Oh, please. Absolutely.
But GameApologist, we all know the truth. Some of us are just more willing to admit that the triple Venn diagram of Pokemon fan, Sonic fan, and furry is a circle. That's fair.
I mean, you're all sick deviants, and I love y'all anyway. That's fine.
I remember buying the Cadillacs figs at the Dollar Tree. Man, that's wild.
That is crazy. Jeez. It is wild, right? Like, do you ever like just look at eBay and you look at this stuff that was just dirt cheap stuff I remember seeing in like discount bins and everything, and just seeing.
Now you see it and you're like, ouch.
I feel like I need to belong in a museum. It's ridiculous.
Dude, no worries made. Seriously, go check him out. Dude produces some fantastic stuff. If I could take it out of my display to show you guys, I would.
I'm going to go ahead and just use this link real quick, yeah.
It is embedded. Yeah, just hit it up, man. I think there's a chance that NECA will do at least one of those cards. I have a feeling we might see it down the line.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that's the fun thing about this is being a turtle fan, you're always going to have, things that you're excited for, things that you're pumped up for, and things that you're not. But the crazy thing is right now there are 3 companies producing turtle figures that are absolutely stunning. And it feels weird to say that about Playmates right now. Because my goodness, I don't know if have you seen the vintage repacks at Walmart of the figures?
Oh, I got them.
Their heads are fun.
Oh yeah, and I got my my Donatello and his Raphael packaging.
Yeah.
I just like don't care, man.
Yeah, no, they don't. How many 3 for $5 bin full of Street Sharks did KB have for years?
Oh
Very
god,
few.
dude. Oh god.
That's true, Joe Anger. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Those are really high quality figures too.
I saved this because this is Silver's card, but
Very nice. Oh, you have to go put that paint up in there. Oh, that is gross.
what?
Oh, thank you. I guess
What?
here. You know what? Actually, Dave, since you keep pulling stuff off walls, let me see if I can do this
That wasn't
without.
out of the wall. That was out of a box.
Oh, that's me. I guess it's because I'm pulling off a wall real quick.
Only 3. You forgot about
Nope.
loyal subjects, Dave. No,
I was very lucky to get this stuff when I got, because again I didn't remember where my old turtles were, so I bought them on eBay years ago when they thankfully weren't insanely priced.
Yeah.
But they gave me the packaging, the original packaging, and then you look at the price.
Oh, dude, yeah. And
It
it's killer.
hurts, man. It
I don't like
hurts.
the new Playmates figures, but SHF is about to make some TMNT, so still 3 companies with Super. Wait, SHF is? I missed that.
Are they about to make some, or did they already
they
make
did
them?
in the
Yeah.
past. Maybe they're revisiting that Shredder because they had shown Shredder and Krang, but I remember
Was
getting
it like
the
loyal
Space
subjects that
Shuttle.
made
Nice.
loyal subjects made like they kind of look like S.
Hold on. Well,
SH.
because they're still Bandai, so SH Figure Arts, they're not essentially
yeah.
their own brand.
They're not as good though.
Hold on. Oh no, where'd he go?
Oh, Mezco, yeah.
Oh, Mezco. There we go. That makes more sense. I don't know what happened to him. I have the best action Michelangelo, and he has apparently disappeared into the ether of my turtle shelf.
I did actually. I mean, I'm talking trash, but I mean, if we're just gonna do this, let's just do this.
Mezco, not SFW. Okay, cool. I'm hoping those retro turtles go on clearance for really cheap.
All right, so I knocked.
Oh, there it is.
So this, I mean, here's the thing, Dave. I need to confess to you, man. I thanks to Ninja Turtles, I don't collect actual pizza boxes. All right, I'm not a monster. But if there's like a pizza box themed product,
Yeah,
I
you're right.
immediately love it, and I don't know why. So when they announce like these turtles, and it comes in a pizza box, I'm like, hell yeah, dude! And I love the little grease stain.
Oh
on
yeah,
there.
I
Genius.
think the packaging on those look great, and I think in concept, super solid.
Concept, right?
Like,
But
and now I feel really terrible because I can't remember. Was it Mixie? I'm trying to remember. I think it was Mixie that sent me a like literal box of Michelangelo merch, which was dope. And on the note it said, "I've seen this Michelangelo best action turtle sitting on the shelf, and it's pissing me off, so I sent it to you." And I'm like, thanks. And I wanted to give it a chance, so I unboxed it right here on Turtle Talk.
sure.
And I was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna run it through its paces. And I went to like swap the head, and I literally ripped it in half. And like it's all ball jointed together, so
boy.
it didn't break it.
Right.
But I literally ripped this. I freaking like Ultimate Hulked Wolverine did, like just raw, like, straight in half, and the abdomen section like went flying. It was terrible.
Oh my god, dude.
And I've never been so scared to break a figure. Because I was moving around, I'm like, this is very tight. This is, it was comics. I'm sorry, comics. I could not remember. Knew you threw that best action Mikey in the trash. I did not throw it in the trash because I would not do that. I would have donated it or found a better home for it. It went up on my turtle shelf, and the only thing I can think of is it fell behind Fugitoid, because I can't see behind Fugitoid from where I'm at. People keep falling into that retro trap from Playmates. This is like the 30th time in a row. Plus, they have all those boxes. Don't forget those. No,
Well,
I
I
sent
keep
the 2003.
hearing-
There we go.
I don't know who was reviewing them. I don't remember anymore. I don't know if it was like a YouTuber, or if it was just something I saw on Twitter, but like they were like really just ripping into the loyal subjects versions. Like it's so easy to take them apart, and it just like the build is just isn't as high quality as you want.
I would be all for it if they were easy to pop apart for kids, so they could swap
Sure.
parts. I would be all for it, but it's not intentional that they're easy to pop apart.
Yeah.
Like that's the frustrating thing. Also, now they're up to $20.
Yeah.
And it's like that's not a $20 figure. They when they started out, they were supposed to be like 10 or 12. Then they went up to 17. Then they went up to 20. The
It's loyal subjects, though, I've been noticing too. Anytime I see them at like Target or something, because they do like these minifigs for the Turtles and Sonic.
Yep.
And there's these two little things.
Yep.
You expect like $10 for a 2-pack or something like that. $20.
Yep. The funny thing is, they're the Kid Robot ones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I have the first releases of those that I got. I'm trying to remember. I got them at I think the comic shop, and I think for a blind box it was $5.
Which is, yeah,
and it's like
fine.
okay,
yeah.
and they're little 2.5-inch figures. It was cool.
Right.
I'm gonna have my best action Donnie driving the Walmart party wagon while eating pizza. Nice. Best action turtles are pretty terrible, but I got all 4 turtles, and honestly, just standing on the shelf, they do look nice together posed with their weapons. Nice.
I think that's the problem, though, right? Like, I mean, they look like fun action figures or anything, but they look like.
No, Mitch, I'm sorry.
I mean, they are made for collectors, I feel like, and they're not meant to be played around with too much. But...
Well, and the frustrating thing is when I got that Mikey, I was like, okay, like, because for me, when I was like, okay, if they're $10, that's cool. Like, to have an accessible turtle line, I think is something that's important, and that's why I was so stoked at the price point of those re-releases, because like I legitimately thought, I was like, maybe I'll get a set for Ollie. Like he has the 2012 turtles, and I think those are the most robust of
they're
the turtles.
Really good. Yeah, they're really solid figures.
Yeah, and man, yeah, and like especially when I brought it on screen with the SH Figure Arts Mikey, and I was like, this is angering. Like, I know what this is supposed to be, and I know what this is supposed to be, but this is not that.
Yep.
I wish Figure Arts would have continued their turtle line. Hell yeah. Thanks, Dave. I'm looking for a foot cruiser. Does this thing even work with half? It's surprisingly, like, I was genuinely surprised at the figures that I could fit in there. Because it is a big space. Like, it has a big space underneath, which is nice.
Yeah, I'd say, like, I remember the foot cruiser already looks like too big for the figures it was meant for. So I'd imagine you can get like pretty dynamic with that.
Oh wait, hold on. Twilard, have you done anything with VPet toys? They're kind of fascinating. Some genre of toys and of gaming, a cool intersection. But Digimon and Team Tamagotchi always seem so expensive. So I've talked about it on Let's Talk Toys. With one of my friends who was a big Digimon nut and had all of the Digimorphers. Is it Digimorpher? That's right, yeah. And then had the Tamagotchis too, and was talking about it. It was a fun time. I haven't done
Digivice, Dave.
Digivice, sorry. I'm sorry. It's been a day. I was literally at Hot Comics and Collectibles at 8 o'clock this morning, signing and sketching for kids. So it's been a day.
No, you're too
it's been fun. My brain is shot. But I do want to put it out there, Nick, this has been so fucking fun. My brain is friggin' cooked, and I just heard something go thump upstairs that I think I need to go check on.
So understandable, my man.
But real quick, I want to say thank you to everybody in the chat for hanging out, chilling. If you like commenting and being a part of this community, happy to have you. Like, follow, and subscribe. Nick, no doubt we're going to do this again soon.
Absolutely, man.
After the stream. I'm just saying, don't sign off.
You got it.
But as always, much love to the COJ. As always, much love to Nick, because he's a good fella.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, thank you everybody for stopping by. Thank you for being awesome shell heads and having a shell of a good time. I'm going to use shell at least one more time because puns are terrible. But thank you everybody for stopping by. Thank you for being a part of this. Again, stop on back by Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm always live right here on the Dave Wonder channels, whether it's on Twitch, whether it's on YouTube. I'm always here. So until next time, folks, turtle power and much love from Minnesota. That's a good one. Shell you later.